Good day, everyone. Today, our group will be presenting about intervention strategies for school improvement to promote effective teaching and learning. Okay, my name is Loshini.
My name is Tanisha.
My name is Mulle Malar.
My name is
My
Ashani.
my name is Rubin.
Next slide. All right. Okay. Now I will be presenting about for the introduction part, which is about importance of transportation in education. Okay. Getting to school safely and on time might seem simple, but for many students, transportation is a daily challenge that directly affects their learning experience. When students arrive late, tired, or stressed due to long or unreliable travel, it impacts their ability to focus, participate, and perform well in class. Teachers, too, may face difficulties when students consistently miss lessons or arrive late. To create a truly supportive learning environment, schools must look beyond the classroom and consider how external factors like transportation influence teaching and learning. There are three intervention strategies to address transportation related issues and improve overall school performance by ensuring students have better access to education. Next slide. Okay. Now I'll be explaining on why we choose transportation issues for our assignment. As a group, we choose to focus on transportation issues because we believe they play a significant role in school improvement and directly affect teaching and learning. We will begin by discussing how many students have faced difficulties getting to school. Some walk long distance, which leads to them being late, tired, or even skipping school. There are few impacts, not just their academic performance, but also their well-being and ability to stay focused in class. We will then show how solving transportation challenges can improve student attendance, punctuality, and concentration. This in turn allow teachers to conduct lessons more smoothly and with fewer disruptions. Overall, our group aims to show that improving transportation is key to creating a better and more effective learning environment for everyone. That's all.
Uh, Hi everyone. My name is Tanusha, and today I'll be presenting the research and analysis I did based on the topic transportation difficulties in rural Malaysia school. To begin with, let's understand why this issue matters. In rural areas of Malaysia, such as Sabah, Sarawak, and states like Kelantan and Kedah, students often live far from their school. In the scenario given, the school is located 70 km from the city and 5 km from the nearest town, which reflect the reality for many students across the country. Report from UNESCO and UNICEF 2021 have confirmed that transportation is one of the top barriers preventing children in rural and indigenous communities from accessing education. Let's now look at the reasons behind this problem. First of all, insufficient government transport service. Schemes like Rancangan Pengangkutan Sekolah (RPS) do not reach all rural schools, especially those with fewer students. Then, family income struggles. Many parents in rural areas work long hours, and owning a vehicle or paying for private transportation is not always possible. The Department of Statistics Malaysia 2023 reported that rural poverty still affected around 12.4% of families. Then, poor road condition. In some places, The roads are unpaved or unsafe, especially during heavy rain, which put children at risk while traveling. Then, this issue has several negative effects too. The Ministry of Education's 2022 data shows that rural schools without reliable transport system have 30% higher rates of students absenteeism compared to urban areas. With students frequently missing schools, their academic performance suffers. Research by Noraini Idris 2020 found that students in the area tend to perform worse in major exams such as UPSR and PT3. Teachers' retention is also a concern. Educators assigned to remote schools often experience travel fatigue and leave their posting early, which disrupts students' learning too. Now, let's briefly examine this issue from a sociological perspective. From a structural functionalism approach, transportation is essential in maintaining a balanced education system. If it fails, the whole system is affected. Then, conflict theory highlights how students in rural areas are at a disadvantage compared to those in urban schools, which reinforce educational inequality. And through symbolic interactionism, we can see how students might develop negative self perception due to frequent lateness, absence, or feeling of being left out. To wrap up, transport-related barriers continue to prevent rural students from receiving quality and equal education. Without proper infrastructure and support, learning becomes a daily challenge. Therefore, tackling this issue is crucial if we want to build a fair and supportive education system for all students in Malaysia. That's all from me. Thank you.
Hi everyone, I'm Rashad. Today I'm going to talk about intervention strategies that can help improve transportation for students in rural schools. Transportation challenges like long distance, unsafe roads, and unreliable transport can affect students' attendance, learning, and overall well-being. In this presentation, I will share strategies that can make it easier and safer for students to get and more engaged in their studies. First is cycle train. We can implement a cycle train, also known as a bike bus, where groups of students cycle together along designated road under adult supervision. This approach greatly enhances student safety, lowers transportation costs, and improves school attendance. It also provides a fun and active way for students to travel to school while fostering independence. Second is walking school bus. For students living closer to school, a walking school bus can be organized. This involves children walking in groups with trusted adults along fixed routes. Third is health and well-being gains. Active communicating through cycling or walking improve both the physical and mental health of students. Research shows it reduces depressive symptoms and enhance overall psychological well-being. Is skill and road safety training. To make sure students feel confident traveling independently, we can organize interactive safety workshop. This will include road safety lessons. And fifth is infrastructure and partnership. To support this program long term, we need to save infrastructure. This means working closely with local authorities to add bike racks, improve sidewalks, install traffic calming devices, and enhance school zones site nets. Schools can also partner with business and NGOs to provide bicycles, helmets, and other safety gear to students who need them. And the last point is parental engagement and incentives. Parental and community support is essential. We can organize awareness seasons and campaigns to highlight the benefit of active school transport. And by combining safer environments, building community involvement, and incentives, these strategies can effectively address transportation challenges in rural schools. They not only reduce barriers to attendance but also improve students' health, independence, and overall well. That's all from me. Thank you.
Hi everyone. Today I'm going to present the implementation plan. So first of all, is a subsidize the school van services. It can provide safe and affordable transportation for students in remote areas. For the implementation step, it can collaborate with NGOs and local conscious for van procurement and subsidize. It can identify students most in need through a school survey. Develop van routes and schedules based on student locations too. Next slide. And of course, a communicative curricular program objective. It can reduce transportation gaps using parents and teachers volunteers, and also it can implement step into a student for create a careful system registration in for mass student with drivers from their neighborhoods. It can ensure safety with background checks and ID verifications. Next. Lastly, the implementation plan is going to bicycle accessibility program, and it can target students within 5 kilometers with collaborate promote eco-friendly low-cost transportation for neighbor students. It's of course it's intricate implementation step with partner with NGOs to donate bicycle or offer discounts too. And it is also build secure bicycle parking in school and educated students on road safety and basic maintenance. Yeah, that's all from me.
Okay, hi guys. I want to talk about assessment and evaluation. Sociology in education. Show how family, culture, and community influence student learning. Understanding students' social background helps teacher design better lessons. Our group create a school improvement plan for rural school facing low student motivation. We have a three strategy. First strategy is project-based learning. Students learn through real-life projects, example farming, recycling, environment. Encourage encourage active learning, creative and teamwork and solving, especially effective in rural contexts. Assessment methods observe student participation during projects. Collect student feedback, evaluate quality of project outcomes. Expect impact, increase engagement of confident, more meaningful learning experience. Next slide. Second strategy is parent-teacher partnership. Organize monthly parent programs at the school. Teach parents how to support learning at home. Include short meeting and or classroom activities. Assessment methods. Track parents' attendance. Get feedback from teachers. Expect impact. More student disciplines and motivation. Stronger connection between school and community. And third strategy is peer monitoring program. Older student, example Form 3, mentor younger ones, example Form 1. Focus on academic support, reading, homework, and behavior. Builds leadership skills and confidence. Assessment methods, teachers supervise session, measure student improvement over time. Expect impact, supportive school climate, increase student cooperation and peer bonding. That's all from me.
In conclusion, transportation challenges greatly affect students' attendance and learning in rural school. By introducing subsidized school vans, community carpool programs, and a bicycle accessibility initiative along with safety training and strong strong community support, we can make school travel safer and more reliable. These strategies will help students arrive on time, stay engaged, and succeed academically. That's all from us. Thank you.